People 18 years and older will be eligible to get their COVID-19 vaccinations from today. The Health Department has set the target of fully vaccinating 70% of the adult population by December. This means the country will have to vaccinate 29 million adults to reach the target. For the latest, let's cross live now to News senior reporter Chriselda Lewis. She's at Noord taxi rank in Johannesburg CBD. A very good morning to you, Chriselda. What are the opinions of people on the streets?
Well, Desiree, you'd recall this is one of the pop-up vaccination sites here in Johannesburg. And of course, as government tries to ramp up the vaccination drive, that's right, from this morning, you have that age group that is going to start with the vaccination process. And, the government trying to ramp up that vaccination drive. This morning, the COVID-19 vaccination of people between the ages of 18 and 35 gets underway. I understand here in Gauteng, that cohort consists of about 1.5 million people. So let's see, Desiree, how that goes, because as you correctly pointed out, vaccine hesitancy and the spread of misinformation have been contributing factors to the low figures in the recent weeks. Will this change during this cohort? That certainly remains to be seen. In fact, interestingly, a survey has found that younger people are less likely to be accepting of vaccines than older people. The acceptance rate for those aged 55 and over has increased to around 85% of those that had been surveyed. But for the 18 to 24 group, which is also part of this group, which begins the vaccination today, that cohort starting this morning, it's dropped to around 55%. So these are the findings of a University of Johannesburg study that was done in collaboration with the Human Sciences Research Council. It released those latest findings about vaccine acceptance and hesitancy from its COVID-19 democracy survey. That survey was conducted between the 25th of June and the 12th of July. So that is what they found then. Whether that sentiment will change, those collating data will certainly remain to be seen in the next few days and even in the next few weeks. So remember, 18 to 35. Desiree, I haven't seen any 18-year-olds yet this morning. Is it too early for, as you call them, AMA 2000 to wake up? Perhaps once it gets a bit hotter, we might find them here. But the 35-year-olds are here. Sis Nonceba is one of them. She's starting here this morning, first in line. Sis Nonceba, a very good morning to you. Sakubona ukuthi uqale ngoqala apha elayinini apha eNoord. Into nedalwa ukuthi uvuke namhlanje uthi uzovaccinate nje.
Ngibona ngoba kubalekile ukuthi sivaccine ukuze sivikele nabanye abantu. Yes.
So wabona ukuthi ufuna kube ngoqala uze lana uvikela wena nomndeni wakho nabanye futhi yini lo izwile ukuthi le vaccine ingakusiza ngani nokuthi masithi ukhuluma nabanye abantu ubaxhase mhlambi ukuthi nabo mhlambi iyona into ekubeba ukuthi yenzeke le.
Ukubaleka kwayo ukuthi uyazivikela wena ukuthi ungatheleleki angeke ushoniswe iCovid. So nabanye abantu ngiyaba edge ukuthi mabaphume bezovaccinate khona sizophepha sonke. Yes.
Nokho kulesi sikhathi lesi seCovid ubulindile noko ixesha lakho ukuthi lifike ngiyakubona ukuthi uvukile namhlanje isikhathi besike sithi ukuhamba kancinci nje lapha ngo.
Yes, sengikhona. Enengirate
manje kulabanye laba abo 18 nabanye ingathi abakavuki kusalelwe.
Mabavuke baphume ngoba obuningi babo bezela bezovaccinate. Yes.
Awusiyabonga sisinonceba ngesikhathi sakho sabakhuluma. Nonceba, one of those first in line. Desiree, she's 35 years old, and I can tell you from the line where I am looking at, there's not a single 18-year-old. But looking at the time, Desiree, I think when I was 18 years old, there was no way that I was going to wake up at 9 o'clock. I'd often have problems with my mother trying to wake me up at that time. So I'm hoping at about 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, those 18-year-olds will be here. But those a little bit older, And 35 years old like Sis Nongeba are already in these lines here at the moment. So we're expecting a hive of activity here at one of these pop-up vaccination sites, including this one here at the Noord taxi rank.
Of course, Chriselda, challenges were different then, but we wait and see. Thank you so much, Chriselda Lewis, bringing us the latest there in terms of 18-year-old watch to see if they'll be coming out to come and vaccinate.